Yeah, good morning and good evening. Thanks for joining for today's Salesforce online training from svtechsoft. Okay, before start for today's demo, I would like to introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Kishore Kumar. I have total 10 plus years of experience in the Salesforce training. Okay, as well as So for actually, I completed more than 10 plus certifications related to Salesforce. As I'm currently working as a senior technical lead, in one of the top MNC. This is complete about me. After that, actually, in this particular training program, what we have to be cover. This training especially designed for Salesforce. After this training course, you have to be apply job as a Salesforce administration, Salesforce developer, Salesforce QA, Salesforce business analyst, a Salesforce architect. You can apply. Why? Because we have to be cover all modules to this Salesforce. First of all, in this particular training program, actually we have to be cover Salesforce CRM. What is CRM? The Salesforce by default provide predefined CRM features to the customers, to the company, to the client. What is mean of the CRM? CRM is nothing but customer relationship management. Any project as implemented, make sure they have to be go as a CRM. Within this market, we already have different CRMs like Sugar CRM, SAP CRM, Dynamic CRM, like that. We have different tools. Okay, if you want implement any CRM features, we have to be purchase the license. But in the Salesforce, whenever you start implementing the project on Salesforce, the Salesforce give free of cost to the CRM. That is the reason. Okay, the Salesforce is also most demandable in the market compared to other technology, other software. Within the CRM, okay, actually we have to be learn Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. Sales Cloud is nothing but sales and marketing. Service Cloud is nothing but case management, like some ticketing tool implementation, everything we have to be do with the Service Cloud. These are mainly these two because the Salesforce CRM broadly classified into two different clouds. Those will be sales and service. Okay. After that, here actually we have to be cover the Salesforce administration. Administration is nothing but complete point and click, like some configuration setting to create data model, like to give permissions, creation of users and everything. We have to be seen under administration. Development. What is this development? Means, the Salesforce gives the facility to develop your project by using point and click. But each and every requirement we cannot achieve through the point and click. That time, the Salesforce is also give some programming language to us. What are those means? If you have work on Classic, the Salesforce provide Visual Force pages. If you want to do your product on Lightning, the Salesforce introduced Lightning Aura or Lightning Web Component. Other than that, the Salesforce introduced one of the object-oriented programming language, that is Apex. Okay. In this training programming, we will teach you about the Apex also, like Visual Force Space, Apex also. Apex is similarly C++ or Java, simple programming language, not that much complex like that. Okay. Here actually simple programming language. Okay. Some non-IT people also can learn this particular Apex programming language very quickly and easily. Okay. Lightning. What is this lightning? Lightning having Aura and LWC. We have to be covered within this training programming Aura and LWC both as well. See, what is the difference between classic and lightning? Earlier, the Salesforce is completely designed on the classic version. What is mean of classic? Classic is nothing but here. Whenever you build any project, the project is only flexible to your desktop. It is not flexible to your mobile or tab devices. In that case, customer facing lot of difficulty. They cannot operate their business functionality from their mobile or tab. Okay, there is a drawback there. But to overcome all this drawback in the classic version, the Salesforce introduced Lightning, Aura, or LWC. Okay, this will be more quicker as well as this particular Lightning will be compatible to work on any device. Okay, whatever code, whatever functionality you develop, the same functionality will do work on any device. The screen automatically resize, okay, based on devices. That are the main, okay, those are the main advantages by using Lightning. And another one is we have to be teach within this training programming integration also. What is mean of this integration? Integration is nothing but transferring or exchanging data from one particular database to another database. For example, whenever you develop project on Salesforce, for example, but here the data will be there in Oracle or SQL Server. If you want to get data from there, we can get it easily. So that is mean of integration. In this particular training programming, we will cover all this concept in real time with more scenarios. From this training programming, you will get 3+ years of exposure. Accordingly, we will train you guys. Another thing is, each and every day after class will be happen, we will explain you some real-time scenario, as well as we will see the assignment. Similarly, we will teach interview question. From this particular training programming, you can crack your interview by your own, as well as you can do the work by your own. No need to depending on others. Now, this is complete about our Salesforce training. See, actually, before start our session, the Salesforce is also one of the cloud computing. But nowadays cloud computing is more popular in the market. If you will ask, if you can inquire with your friends or colleagues or other people, everyone will suggest go with cloud computing because of like next future will be on cloud computing. The Salesforce is also one of the cloud computing. What is this cloud computing? What are the main advantages of by using this cloud computing? Those we will discuss in detail before start what is Salesforce. Because of basics are key in this training programming. First, why the Salesforce is more demandable in the market. We already have a lot of technology in the market, but especially why the sale why the Salesforce is more demandable in the market. One of the reason is the Salesforce is one of the cloud computing. What is cloud computing? We will discuss in bit. Basically, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is nothing but it will provide service to the customer or company through the internet. Earlier, before coming to the cloud computing, each and every company doing projects, right? Collection companies doing project. Usually, client is from where? Client is from either US or UK. Earlier in the year 2000, 2005, 2004, like that, what it's happened means, if the company got any project from the client has some specifications. If you want to do my project, you have to be doing the latest version. For example, you have to do my project in Java. That time Java version is 2000. Java version is 1.5. For example, Java version 1.5. At that time, this company doesn't have any licensed version, but this company is supposed to get one product from the client. In that case, this company has to be pay some money to Sun Microsystem to get the licensed version of Java 1.5. For that year, this company is already paid 1 million because of here. Each and every employee need to be access the software and everything. They already spent 1 million money to get the licensed version of software. From the one single licensed version, they can do n number of project delivery, right? They already spent 1 million money. Like some Sun Microsystem team people will be come to the visit company location. They have to be configured, set up, and everything is done. This company happily working on the project and delivered successfully to the client. But in the year 2005, it was happened. In the year 2007, some one more. The same company got some another product from different client. Earlier the client C1. Now this particular same company got some another product from the client 2, like some C2. The C2 as the C2 also asked, do my project on the latest version Java. That time Java version 1.7. Already 2 versions upgraded with more and more features like mobile tab compatibility, like they're sending some SMS, sending WhatsApp messages like that. In that case, the company has already purchased Java 1.5 software, but the company doesn't have latest version 1.7. This company is already paid money to Sun Microsystem for 1.5 software, but the client 2 especially asking to the company, if you want to really do my project, you can do with Java 1.7. Otherwise, we will give this contract to some another company. What this company do? This company go and visit Sun Microsystem. But actually, can you please replace my software? No, replacement is not possible. You have to be pay money. Okay, actually, $500,000 amount you have to pay. Then only actually like we have to be replace our server. Otherwise, actually, you have to be purchased it. This company is already working the same 1.5 on some another client. Now actually they cannot replace it immediately, right? Otherwise, the existing product will be gone. In that case, the company need to be pay again actually 1 million, or actually more than 1 million again to Sun Microsystem. See, the paying money doesn't matter to the companies, but they're taking lot of problem is maintaining it. Once they have purchased a particular software or hardware, they have to be maintaining it. For maintaining, they have to be allocate some space, storage space, and everything need to be taken care. Okay, to allocate some administration, manpower, as well as they have to be fixed ACs. The server need to be run 24/7. Then only the server performance is fast. If the company doesn't use a particular software or hardware, okay, if they will be in sleep mode just 1 hour, what happened? It won't run. The complete software will be in sleep mode. Even actually, whenever you're using laptop, right? If it doesn't open your laptop for at least 6 months, 1 year, what happened? It won't on. It is okay. The whole laptop will be went into sleep mode because of performance is key. Okay, as much you can use that time here, actually the performance is also more faster. Similarly, the servers also like that only. In that case, okay, before coming to cloud computing, companies facing a lot of headache to maintaining as well as purchasing the software or hardware. Okay, if any recession comes, the companies will not get any profit. That up to they have to be take and spend a lot of money to maintain the software or hardware because of future hope. I may get project in next year. I may get project in after 2 years. Okay, to overcome all this problem, cloud computing came into market. Basically, who are the cloud computing? Here, vendors are cloud computing, like some Sun Microsystem, Oracle, Microsoft, IBM, SAP. Those will be are the vendors. Those vendors came up with one concept, that is cloud computing. See, here actually we are giving the old software to the companies. In that case, here actually they can also build. Okay, they will also get copyrights here actually. Okay, even actually we will get only one-time income, but here we have to look about future income. In that case, we okay, why can't we give the whole service through the internet? That time they decide and came up with the future of cloud computing. What is basically this cloud computing means? The vendors will provide the software or hardware service to the companies through the internet. What type of service they will give means they will provide data storage servers like database, networking, all software or hardware services. They have to be given to the companies through the internet. How they will provide means they simply provide one login URL, username, and password. They have to be login. They have to be start working on the particular software or hardware. Another thing is the cloud computing will charge money based from the cloud computing basically charge money from the companies based on the concept of paper use. Paper use nothing but the companies how much time used the particular vendor software or hardware. For the time being, only the vendor charge money from the companies. Earlier, the companies need to be pay the fixed money to the vendor. The vendor will give the software. But now the concept is changed. In that case, the companies no need to pay much money initially. Okay, this company needs to be pay money to the vendor based on the usage. Okay, another thing is here, whenever you take service from the cloud computing, here, okay, actually if you want what version you want, the vendor will provide very quickly and easily, because you are taking all the service from the cloud computing through the internet. In that case, the companies want what version, the vendor will give and provide very easily. Okay, earlier I told you, right, if they purchase one software with Java 2015, Java 1.5 software, they cannot replace with 1.7, right? They have to be pay again money to the vendor, then only vendor will give. Because of if any upgradation will be coming, Okay, the companies take lot of pressure, but whenever they take service from the cloud computing, no need to worry. Upgradation and downgradation are very easy from this cloud computing. This is all about the cloud computing. Is this clear, Pawan? Do you have any doubts?
No, I'm good, Kishore.
Yeah, great. Okay, fine. Okay, the next I will move into the cloud computing architecture. What type of architecture having the cloud computing? Especially this cloud computing having the type of architecture is multi-tenant. What is mean of multi-tenant? Multi-tenant is nothing but vendor have only one software. The same software will be given to multiple companies. In that case, vendor will get income from the multiple companies, right? This is mean of, okay, multi-tenant. Earlier, actually like in, okay, see, okay, for example, the companies need to be purchased the direct software, right? Actually, within that case here, the complete software will be within the company premises, right? One to one only this one. But multi-tenant means one to many. The vendor have only one software. They have to be split the storage then given to different companies. Now, different companies will be use the same software. Similarly, this particular vendor get income from the multiple companies. Okay. From this cloud computing, small companies also start use the particular software or hardware. Earlier, the small companies take lot of pressure to do the project because of doesn't have any future hope on the next project. But whenever they take service from the cloud companies, okay, small companies also start interesting to do the project, client project. Okay, this is the all about the cloud computing architecture, multi-tenant. Okay, then we will discuss about advantage of the cloud computing. What are the advantages of this cloud computing? First key point will be accessible from anywhere. See, because whenever we take service from the cloud computing is nothing but it will provide service from the internet, right? They simply provide one URL, username, and password. From the credentials, we can access the particular software or hardware anywhere, anytime through the internet, wherever you are. Okay, you can simply access the particular software through the internet. Another key point will be flexible and scalable. What does that means? Here, whenever you take service from the cloud company, no need to worry what particular version you are working. If you want to downgrade or upgrade the particular version, you can simply request to the vendor. The vendor will immediately change your version because the vendor will provide all the service through the cloud computing through the internet. Another key point will be cost effective. What is mean of cost effective? Okay, the vendors, okay, the companies will not pay much money to the vendors initially. The cloud computing concept, okay, basically based on pay-per-use concept means the companies how much time use the particular service from the vendor. For the time being, only the vendor charge money, okay, charge money from the companies. That is mean of cost effective. Another one is fast service. Okay, vendors will provide service to the customer very quickly because they will provide all the service through the internet. So they have, okay, the vendor will ask the necessary company information and everything. They will provide all the service through the internet only. Another thing is secure is key. The cloud computing means vendor will take lot of security rules. Okay, how the bank will provide security like session ID expression. Similarly, the sales, okay, the cloud computing also provide the same level of security to the companies. That is the reason nowadays more companies are interesting and enthusiastic to do the projects by using cloud. Okay, then we will discuss about type of clouds. Okay, sorry Pawan. Okay, is this clear, the advantage of cloud, or you need any more information on this?
No, Kishore, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, then we will move into type of clouds. What is mean of type of clouds? The vendors are classified, okay, their cloud into three different type of. What are those means? Public, private, hybrid cloud. Whenever the vendor will provide service to the companies, the vendor will ask what type of cloud you want. Accordingly, they have to be configured set. They will give the particular service to the companies. Public cloud is nothing but here the companies can access the particular service from anywhere, anytime through the internet. There is no restriction. Private cloud is nothing but the company employees can access within their premises, company premises. The employee cannot access the particular software or hardware outside of the company premises. That is mean of private cloud. For example, any banking product or anything, the more data will be secure, right? In that case, the company or client will not allow to access the particular software from the outside. In that case, they have to be go with hybrid cloud. Sorry, because private cloud. Okay, private cloud is nothing but within their premises only can access the particular service, can't access from the outside. In that case, this company have to be request for private cloud. Hybrid cloud, what is mean of hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud is nothing but the combination of private and public cloud. See here, the company want to be keep some restriction to login, but similarly, some of employees want to can access the particular software from the outside of the company premises. Basically, some architects, managers, like that, need to be give access from the outside also. In that case, this company have to be request for hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is nothing but combination of both private and public. These are the different type of clouds. After that, here cloud computing services. Okay, the cloud computing means vendors are classified the services into three different type of. What are those means? SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. SaaS is nothing but software as a service. PaaS is nothing but platform as a service. IaaS is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Software as a service means all software related things will be stored under SaaS service. Platform as a service comes under, okay, actually like a platform is nothing but it will provide one environment to do work, like some operating system, like Visual Studio.NET, Eclipse, or Salesforce also comes under PaaS only because of it will provide some platform to workers. Okay, those will be come under PaaS service, like any applications or anything will be come under platform. Then infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service comes under all data. Okay, data related, some network related software will be stored under infrastructure as a service. Okay, see, some of the vendors have only two services, some of vendors have all three, some of vendors have only one soft. Okay, like actually one service. Okay, they have to be classified basically the cloud computing into three different services. They have to be keep all their software or hardware under this particular service. Clear? Now here, then we will quickly move into Salesforce. Now, what is Salesforce? Earlier we discussed about the cloud computing. What is the use of cloud computing? Why the Salesforce is more demand? Why the Salesforce is more demand means the Salesforce is also one of the cloud computing. Okay, because the Salesforce will provide complete service through the internet to the companies. In that case, whenever you have to be work on Salesforce, okay, there no need to do any kind of installation. The Salesforce will provide all the service through the internet only. Another main advantage is the Salesforce has inbuilt CRM features. Okay, here actually if you want to build any CRM, no need to go with any separate software or hardware. The Salesforce provide free of cost CRM to the customers and also provide service through the internet. Okay, here no need to do any kind of installation or configuration in your system. Okay, that is the reason the Salesforce is more demandable, and also the Salesforce is also one of the cloud computing. The Salesforce is also some vendor. Okay, yeah. Now we will quickly discuss about what is Salesforce. The definition by the Salesforce is not a software. The Salesforce is not a hardware. It's a technology. Okay, clear? It will provide service to the customer through the internet. Here we have to be observe one thing. Without internet, you cannot do anything on Salesforce. Because the Salesforce is completely run on internet only. Here, okay, actually, if you want to work on Salesforce, no need to install any software or you no need to configure anything in your system. Okay, how the Salesforce look like means the Salesforce look like Gmail only. They will provide one login URL, username and password. You have to be simply logged in, then you have to be work on Salesforce. This is the word about Salesforce. That is the reason Salesforce is more and more demand in the market. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now Salesforce architecture. Okay. Okay. Actually, what is okay? Actually, what is this architecture? Salesforce architecture. Okay. What is the Salesforce architecture? Okay. Not only the Salesforce. Okay. Before coming to Salesforce, just let me give some overview. Okay. Actually, whenever you complete any your graduation or post graduation in the colleges, we have to be submit to the project. Okay. End of our training programming, right? Each and every project, the project architecture will be three different categories classified into. What are those means? First one is front end, then middle layer, then back end, right? In this world, any project having three different modules: front end, middle layer, back end. Okay. Accordingly, the Salesforce is also having the type of architecture is MVC, means model view controller. Model come under database, means backend. V come under view. View come under front end. Front end we can call as user interface. C is nothing but controller, middle layer. It will be interlinked both between your front end and back end. Okay. See, whenever you start build your project on Salesforce, there is no need to take any separate tools or technology, or do not take any further software to design your UI front end, or you cannot take any database SQL or Oracle to build it. No need to worry on that. Whenever you start working on the Salesforce give the front end, Salesforce give middle layer, the Salesforce give back end. That is the reason the Salesforce is more popular. Earlier, whenever you have to be work on any Java or .NET or SAP, you have to be taking care different software, different hardware to design your front end, to design your business logic, to create or maintain your data. For that, you have to be take either SQL Server or Oracle like that. Means when to implement one single project, you have required 20 plus of softwares and tools really required. But coming into Salesforce, whenever you have built any project on Salesforce, no need to worry. The Salesforce give all front end business logic and middle layer. Like some database and everything will be given into the single location. Okay, that is the reason more popular. Okay, without any programming language, we can implement 100% project by using point and click. What is mean of point and click? Without writing any code, we have to be deliver it. Okay, but here some of the requirement we cannot achieve to the Salesforce configuration point and click. In that case, we have to be go with some coding. Coding means configuration. In that case here, okay, to build your front end business logic, so to build the front end or UI user interface, you have to be go with Visual Force Space. For example, if you are using the classic version, then you have to be implement the Visual Force Space, or you are using the Lightning in Salesforce, you have to be build your component by using Lightning Aura or Lightning Web Component. These all are programming language front end technologies. Okay, then business logic. Business logic is nothing but some of requirements you may not achieve through the configurations. Okay, like some calculation part or to pass data from your UI, from the database or anything. In that case, you need one of the programming language to build any complex business logic. In that case, the Salesforce introduced one of the object-oriented programming language, that is Apex only. Apex is the Salesforce own programming language. This is very simple. Okay, there is no database connected, nothing here. This is a simple programming language. Any non-IT people also can learn the Salesforce Apex very easily. Okay, don't need to worry. Okay, then data model. Data model is nothing but the Salesforce gives their own database. What database means? Salesforce database. Yeah, not like SQL Server, not like Oracle. All database will be based on point and click only. If you want to create any table, you have to be simply click on new button. You have to be enter name. You have to be click on save. One data model will be created automatically. Okay, you know, if you will observe by using the Salesforce, we can develop our front end, you can develop our business logic, we can design our database. Okay, you know, whenever you start building the project on Salesforce, no need to worry. The remaining is everything you can build by using Salesforce. That is the reason the Salesforce is more popular and more demand in the market. Okay, that is the reason the Salesforce having the type of architecture as MVC. MVC means model, view, container. Is this clear, Pawan, or do you have any doubts or need more clarifications on this?
So when you say we can create the database, means like if I have a SQL Server database in my client location, I can just copy everything and create a database in model at Salesforce.
Yeah, you know, the Salesforce have their own database, not like Oracle, not like SQL Server. Earlier, for example, the existing product will be there in SQL Server, Oracle, right? If they want to implement their product on Salesforce, the Salesforce is in cloud, right? Okay, all data will be storing in the cloud. Now, another thing is if you want to create, for example, if you are a Salesforce developer, for example, the same structure you need to be create as like SQL or Oracle, right? For example, you have some employee table. Employee have first name, last name, email, phone, address, information, right? Okay, active checkbox. The similar structure you need to be creating Salesforce, but in SQL Server or Oracle, you have to be write some queries like create table, table name, then fields and everything, data types and everything, correct? But Salesforce is now different. If you want to create any data model in Salesforce, you have to create all the tables by using point and click. Okay, there is no way to create any table by using coding. Okay, you can create everything with a point and click on. Okay, for example, some of products is already existing and built on SQL Server or Oracle. Okay, the same data for some because you have to be keep into Salesforce and start using it. Clear? The Salesforce maintaining their own database, that is Salesforce database. Okay, whenever we create any particular account, by default our database is allocated.
Okay, got it.
Another thing is there is no connections, like whenever you have seen any .NET or Java, we have to be write lot of code to link between your front end and back end, right? Okay, database connectivity code and everything. But in this Salesforce, there is no database connectivity because all three will be there in single platform. There is no database connectivity or anything. No need to write any code. Now releases, you know, the Salesforce releases. What is this releases? You know, the Salesforce is a cloud. Okay, Salesforce introduced new features, new enhancements into the market. Okay, based on the season. You know, right? Actually, we are using the mobile devices or tabs and everything, right? We are using Android mobiles or iPhone, Apple, right? What happened? Sometimes some yearly ones or anything, we get one pop-up suddenly. Okay, licensed version installation means they will release some new upgradation. What is mean of upgradation? Whenever we installing get what are the latest features on the particular release, all we will get on the mobile. Correct or not? Similarly, the Salesforce also give the latest features, new new kind of enhancement to the customer based on the season. For each and every season, the Salesforce introduced new features, new kind of enhancements to the customers. But here, okay, these particular releases based on the seasons. We have winter, spring, summer, right? For each season, they introduce new features into market. But here actually you have to be observed one thing. Some of project is already implemented on the older version. For example, if any new feature come now, is there any problem? The whole project got stuck. The answer is no. The Salesforce taking care of all these things. Accordingly, they introduce or release new features into market. Okay, if any new features will become into this market, those features will not impact on any of your existing project. It just add as a add-on kind of, introduce latest features, new kind of enhancement. It won't any disturbance on the existing functionality. Another thing is those releases will be automatically upgraded on the account. No need to do any taking care of the action. It will be updated automatically. That is the reason the Salesforce is more demandable in the market, as well as each and every release. For example, for each 4 months once, we will get new upgradation, new releases into the market. Clear? Yeah.
Yeah,
After
I'm
that,
good.
yeah, after that, we will see the edition. Whenever we have to work on Salesforce, actually we need some editions out there. Edition is nothing but to account. To work on Salesforce, we have some account. For that, we can call as edition. The Salesforce introduced different type of editions for us to build or implement the project, or for our practice purpose also, we need some edition. What different type of editions are there in Salesforce means the Salesforce as Essential Edition, Professional Edition, Enterprise Edition, Unlimited Edition, and Developer Edition. Earlier, we have two different editions, Contact Manager and Group Edition. Those will be clubbed as add as a single edition, that is the Essential Edition. Other than that, we have Professional Edition, Enterprise Edition, Unlimited Edition, Developer Edition. Okay. Total, we have now 5 different editions are there. What are the difference between each and every edition? But what edition we have to be take for our practice? Are we really need pay money to get the particular account? Those we will discuss now. See, the one of the edition is the Essential Edition. Essential Edition is have only the CRM features. I told you, whenever we take any Salesforce, the Salesforce by default will give the CRM features. There is no further, means you cannot build any custom development. As I told you, here we already have Visual Force page, Lightning Web Component, Apex, right? Why we have to go this programming language? Whenever any requirement can't achieve through the point and click, that time only you can go with coding. Unless no need to go with coding also. Clear? But whenever you can take any particular Essential Edition, you will get only the CRM features. You cannot do any coding in this particular account edition. If you want to go with the edition, you have to go with any further editions. From this Essential Edition, you cannot do any further development. It is having only the CRM features, CRM facilities. Clear? Another edition we have Provisional Edition. What is the Provisional Edition? Whenever you have to be take the Provisional Edition, within the Provisional Edition, you will get the CRM with less development only. What is mean of less development? Less development is nothing but you can create only the Visual Force page. You cannot create any Apex class. You cannot get any email facilities. Means workflows and approval will not be there in the Provisional Edition. The CRM with less development. But coming into this Enterprise, Unlimited, and Developer Edition, these 3 editions have CRM plus full development. Means you can create your Visual Force pages, Lightning Web Component, Apex class, anything you can do by using this Enterprise or Unlimited and Developer Edition. But for our practice, what edition we have to be get it? Do we have to be pay money? No. The Salesforce give absolute free of cost account to us for our practice. What type of edition they will provide means the Salesforce give Developer Edition as a free of cost. We have to be simply create, then we have to be start using them. But usually whenever you face any particular interview, the interviewer may ask what type of edition you are using currently in your company or client. Means you have to be tell either Enterprise Edition or Unlimited Edition. Most 90% of companies start using these two, Enterprise or Unlimited, because of these 2 editions having the CRM plus full development. You can do anything on the Salesforce. What is the cost of this particular Enterprise and Unlimited Edition? Just $300. See, Essential Edition just $5. Provisional Edition is $25. Doesn't matter this amount to the company's any particular employee, they can pay it, right? Yeah, clear this one? Means the Salesforce give one of the free edition, that is Developer Edition. Now here, how to create the Salesforce free edition? The Salesforce give the 2 different free edition for our practice. One is Provisional Edition, another one is Developer Edition. How to create? means actually what are the main difference between these two? Whenever you create any provisional edition having the CRM plus CRM plus less development, and up to whenever you create any provisional edition is just valid up to 30 days only. After 30 days, your account will be disabled automatically. Coming into the developer edition, whenever you create any developer edition having the feature of Salesforce CRM and full development, you can create any Visual Force pages, lightning web component, Apex, you can do anything. But whenever you create any developer edition, you will get the lifetime validity of the particular account. But you know, the Salesforce is also so smart, the Salesforce is also doing business. But here, if they give free account to the companies or client, in that case, why they have to be purchase edition? They can do practice and everything to release the project and developer edition, right? But the problem is here, whenever you have any developer edition, the space is just like in 5 MB only. Data, then you will get 20 MB per file. Whenever you create any developer edition having the space of just 5 MB for data, then 20 MB for the file storage. Total, you will get 25 MB. But from this particular 25 MB, you can't deliver or implement any real-time project implementation. Okay. For our practice, it's more and more enough. Okay. Whatever facilities will be there in enterprise unlimited edition, those you will get in the developer edition. This is the same real-time environment or have, but the only restriction is size. Okay. If you need more size or anything, you have to be request from your company personal email, then the Salesforce will increase it. Clear? Okay. Now, how to create your provisional edition? To create any provisional edition, you have to be visit the URL of www.salesforce.com. There you have to be click on try for free button. Okay. Then Salesforce will ask some necessary information: the first name, last name, work email, job title, phone, company, employee, the country. Okay. You can give anything. Okay. Then click on, you have to be accept, then you have to be click on start my free trial. Immediately one account will be get, okay, whatever registered email you have entered, that registered email you will get some notification to confirm your security question, or you have to be set your password. Okay. Accordingly, you can create your provisional edition. But here, whatever email address you have entered here, from the same email only, the username will create automatically through the provisional edition. Okay. But if you can create any provisional edition, the account is just valid up to 30 days only. After 30 days, account is disabled. Another thing is, this particular provisional edition having this CRM plus less development, means you cannot create development features or anything through this particular edition. But coming into developer edition is the free of cost lifetime validity. You can do the CRM plus full development features. That is the reason for our practice purpose or anything, we have to be going to create the developer edition. Okay. How to create this developer edition means, to create this developer edition account, you have to be visit the URL developer.salesforce.com, or you have to be enter developer.force.com. Once you can log in, you have to be click on sign up button. There you have to be enter all details: first name, last name, email, role, company. Those will be you can enter anything. Your postal code here, you have to be observe username will be there. What is this username? Username is the name of your account of the particular Salesforce. This username in the form of email format. Email format means @ and dot symbol. You can give anything. For example, my name is Kishore @svtechsoft.com. Okay, you can do like that. For example, here actually your name is Pawan @practice.com, like that. You can give anything. The username must be in the form of email address, but you can enter anything. Yeah. But here, usernames are unique in across all the Salesforce orgs. Means if we can create any username, you cannot create one more account with the same name. Why? Because usernames are unique in Salesforce. For example, we proactively using the Gmail and Facebook, right? Once you create any Gmail, are we create one more account with the same name? No. Usernames are unique. Similarly, Facebook. Okay, whenever you have created in Facebook or Instagram, once you can create any particular account with some name, You cannot create one more account with the same name because you have to be choose unique name. Similarly, the Salesforce also will be maintaining the unique names across all the Salesforce org. Username must be formatted in the form of email @ and dot. This is the whole about Salesforce. But in this training programming, as I mentioned, we will teach all the particular Salesforce CRM admin. Then we will cover. Okay. Within this particular Salesforce training, will be covered the Salesforce CRM administration, development, lightning, and integration. Okay. All training will be happen in real time with more examples. Actually, while going on this training, we will take one of the project domain. Okay. For example, any retail, insurance, or healthcare, we will take on the particular domain. We'll be start and practicing the whole training on the particular domain. Okay. In that case, end of the session, you will get the real-time exposure. Clear? Okay. After completion of each and every project, each and every functionality, will be explaining the real-time scenarios as well as will cover the interview question and answers. It will be really helpful at the end of the session.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any doubts or questions to ask me?
No, Kishore, I don't have any questions.
Okay.
I mean, I understand what you meant.
Yeah.
What you go through all the slides, right? I got that. Yeah, I'm good for that.
Yeah. Okay. The regular batch will be starting from Monday morning 7 a.m. IST. Okay. Already a lot of people are enrolled. Okay. Okay. The regular batch will be starting from Monday morning 7 a.m. If you are interested, then please contact the svtechsoft for further information. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let me stop for today's session. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Okay. Sure.
Thanks, Pawan. Yeah,
So
thanks for attending.
Yeah. So you will be the trainer for Monday onwards?
Yes. Correct. Yeah. I will only be the trainer.
Okay then. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Okay, Pawan.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.